Okay, been meaning to share this for a minute, but I kept forgetting until I just saw a guy I follow by the name of Jed Diesel do one of these in his page for like shoulder rehab. I got this cracky elbows today from climbing hard. I use this a lot too, especially lately. I was a swimmer for over a decade. Did all kinds of like mixed martial arts and crap when I was younger, so my shoulders are a bit screwy, you know what I mean? This helps a lot. So I use a little mini band, nothing too, this is like level 3 out of 6, I think. Nothing too heavy. I'll usually do palms facing each other, arms straight, and I'll do pulses in and out of my shoulder width. Okay? And I can go down with that. I can go up with that and overhead. Okay. I can mess around with like close my fist if that feels better. I can go pronated, supinated. It'll feel a little differently depending on what you're doing. And I'm not just going to explore my shoulder flexion. I got to explore extension too. Okay, kind of improve that range behind me, which is rarely used in most people. And for this one especially, I find the supinated grip, palms facing forward, is like really nice. Feels kind of like a back lever, if you've seen that in gymnastics or seen me do that on my page before. And that'll feel really nice. Get those scapular muscles all kinds of fired up. Yeah, I'm tight there today. And, again, this kind of thing is exploration, right? You're exploring your range of motion, seeing where you need more work, need more prehabilitation, so that when you go back to working out hard the next day or something, let's say, you're going to feel a lot smoother in your movement, not going to feel any kind of tightness or snappiness, or at least less than you would if you didn't do this day before. Okay? Don't have to go linear. You can kind of rotate with it. Get that thoracic spine moving. You can even kind of do some lateral stuff. I like this one. Stretch out the lats a little bit. All kinds of stuff. Exploration. Figuring out where your range is faulty, where your movement is faulty, where it might feel a little, and make it feel better, okay? I do this maybe a few minutes every 2 days or something, but you can probably do it every day. It'll burn, it'll get a good pump in the shoulders, in the back, upper back, but it's not something you're gonna have to take like, a day or two to recover from. At least not for me, I don't know. Everybody's different, but that's it. Y'all have fun with that. Try it out, especially if you have like cracky, weird shoulders or any kind of shoulder pain. Stuff like this goes a long way, even a few minutes a day or every other day. Here's one more thing for you. Okay, while I'm still on this topic of like mini bands, resistance bands, prehab, here's a good one to get those hips feeling a little bit better. I've got it around my ankles right now, okay? You've probably heard of lateral band walks, people tend to do them like this, which is fine. But to me, this is like a daily exercise. And by that I mean you could probably do it every day and not get abysmally sore, you know what I mean? I do it for prehab pretty much 5 times a week or something. And I'll do it in different ways. Again, I want to explore this range of motion, So I might hinge my hips a little bit, see how that feels. And the knees more, see how that feels. And I want to see, where in my lateral hip I need to work. Today I feel pretty good, actually. but typically I find the most useful position is going to be knees bent very slightly, and then about a 30-degree hip hinge. And from there, I'm just going to take like kind of stompy little steps, one way or the other. And as I'm doing this, I'm going to keep trying to actively like stretch my glutes back behind me. And that'll burn like crazy. It'll make, hair's going crazy. It'll make the hips feel really good, especially for somebody who doesn't do a lot of lateral work, you know, when you're weightlifting, your sport or whatever you do. Again, this kind of thing I do for prehab, which means I want to prehabilitate myself so that I'm prepared for my next, you know, hard session. And I feel good, I'm moving right, muscles are firing right, etc. Okay, try it out. These are super cheap. Only takes a light one. Peace. Alright, I figured before I go, I better show from the front. I like to be somewhere outside my shoulders, toes pointed forward, and I showed a lot of hip hinged ones. We can also hinge from the knees a lot more and try that out. Okay, it'll feel a little different. Make sure you go one way and then the other. Okay, don't just train like going one direction, do either direction. Okay, get that balance. Anyway, that's it. Y'all have a good weekend. Try this out if you want. These are cheap as hell. Like on Amazon or, you know, some sports goods store, Walmart even, whatever. Peace.